Hello viewers, and welcome to the announcement video for my next Let's Play project, and that project is a Pokemon Y Egglocke. Now, as I'm sure you're all thinking now, Pokemon Y Egglocke, how does that quite work? Well, it works obviously differently to a normal Egglocke slightly. So if you are planning on sending me an egg for this series, or if you're just planning to watch the series at all, you please need to watch this whole video, because there is a very long process. It's not necessarily complicated, but you need to watch the whole video to understand the whole process, especially if you want to send me an egg. Okay, so the announcement process. This video is going up now. This is the announcement video for the series. This isn't the egg submission video though. You guys have 3 or 4 days, depending on how quickly I get around to it, to get your eggs ready. I'll talk more about this in a second, but you have, obviously a couple of days to get your eggs ready, so before the egg submission video goes up. Then we move on to the egg creating process. Now, unlike other Egglockes, eggs will have to be bred in-game by the viewers. So unfortunately, if you don't have Pokemon X and Y, you won't be able to send me an egg, but I'm assuming the majority of you do, so obviously you have to do it that way. Obviously, this means you can't always be certain what you're sending me, because unlike using Pokegen, you can't set the IVs and whatnot, but you can do something to be certain about, how or what you're going to give me. The way you do this is you collect a batch of eggs from the daycare, save your game, then hatch all the eggs and fly to Kalude City and use the IV checker to check the IVs and whatnot. If there is a perfect one in the batch, or an egg that you think is good enough that you want to send me, you need to turn your game off and back on again and start on, back where you saved when you had those full batch of eggs, and remember which egg it was. Pick out this egg and put it somewhere on your PC and reserve it to trade to me, and this will be the egg you send to me. So the egg submission process now. Once you guys have bred all your eggs, and obviously, you can decide what to breed me. It's pretty much like if you want to send me a Charmander, you breed me a Charmander egg, etc. So the way the egg submission process will work, in a few days time I'll upload the egg submission video. In the description there'll be a form for you guys to complete out. This will be similar to the form you saw on my live stream the other day, where you put your friend code in and whatnot. But the form in this time will be an email, a friend code, your in-game name, and the name of the egg. This is the nickname you want me to give the egg. This is why I've done it, the announcement and then the submission, so you guys actually have time to figure out what you're going to send me before I just sort of spring it on you. Okay, so there'll be four different sort of blocks there. Email is in case I need to, contact you in case of a problem or something similar. Friend code is obviously so I can add you on 3DS. In-game name is so I can find you on my list, and the nickname will be talked about in a second actually. When I obviously when you fill out the form, all the submissions and all your details are put onto a spreadsheet so I can keep it very organized. Then the way I'll do it is pretty much starting as soon as the video goes up. I will add the first however many friend codes I can. I will then work through trading with these people as fast as I can. As I trade with them, I will delete them from the spreadsheet and add their egg names or nicknames to another spreadsheet relating the cells to box positions. So for example, I'll have a heading saying box 1 or box 2 or whatever, and there will be a 6x5 grid, and then in, say, the first box there, the top left box, will be the nickname for the Pokemon that is in the top position in the box. And that's how I keep track of the nicknames, because obviously you can't nickname eggs in these games. So then obviously, once I've traded the person, I will delete them from the friends list. Unfortunately, I have to delete you from the friends list. 1, to keep it clean, and 2, so I can actually add other people. So then I'll add some more people to replace them. And once I've traded with a sufficient amount of people, I will start the Egglocke. When I say a sufficient amount, I mean enough for me to get through, the first few routes, the first town or two. Because obviously I can carry on doing the egg trading while I'm doing the series, as I'll explain in a second. Please note, I may start recording when I only have about half the eggs in, so I can actually start the series, so not, you're not waiting 2 or 3 weeks for the series to come out. And if the Egglocke starts and you haven't had your egg taken yet, don't worry, I will probably get around to you eventually. So then we go to the hatching process in the actual game. Now all the eggs will be stored on my main version. This is my Pokemon Y version that I use, for doing everything with. So that's the one you'll be trading to. Whenever I catch Pokemon in the Egglocke, I will switch perspective to my main game and choose an egg. So then I'll choose the egg and choose an egg randomly, as hopefully. I will then hatch the egg on my main game and call it the nickname that was requested, as you would obviously assume. and then if necessary I go and level up the Pokemon to the level of the Pokemon caught in the Egglocke. Now when I say if necessary, for example, if it's the first or second episode and I haven't got a full team yet, obviously I want to use that Pokemon straight away. Now usually in an Egglocke you just use rare candies to level up your Pokemon, but the leveling up process obviously is slightly different here. I could use rare candies, but since each rare candy costs 250 Pokémiles, I really don't want to be spending that much, especially since, for example, the first Pokemon's going to use up about 4 or 5 rare candies, the second one about 6 or 7, and it will go up exponentially, and before I know it I'll have to be wonder trading for hours and days to actually just level up the Pokemon. So the way I'll be doing it instead is, again, I'll be using my main version for this, and I'll be battling wild Pokemon to do this, okay? I will then use EV reducing berries, which I can get off the global link fairly easily, to get rid of any EVs they may have gained. So they're basically, you know, just a clean Pokemon, they've just been caught like that, okay? And then obviously the EV reducing berries actually increase happiness, but once I trade it back over to my Egglocke version, or trade it over to my Egglocke version in the first place, the happiness will be reset. So once I've leveled it up, I will trade it back over to the Egglocke version ready for use in the game. Obviously, if I already have a full team of 6 in the episode, I'm not going to level up in the middle of the episode. And anyway, if I do have to level up in the middle of the episode, I most probably won't show you the leveling up process, because obviously it takes a very long time, majority of the time, or, you know, it doesn't really need to show. I might show the first few eggs just to, so you guys get a gist of what I'm doing in the background, but apart from that I won't be showing it. So then I'll be transferred via the Pokemon Bank, or just via trading if I have to resort to that really, and we'll be ready for use, and that'll be pretty much it, guys. So hopefully you guys all understand sort of the process here. In a few days time that egg submission video will go up. In the meantime, all you guys need to do is get your eggs ready, okay? That's all you need to do for the next few days. Try and get your egg ready to send to me. Then when the egg submission video goes up, that's when you need to do something else. If you have any queries, please let me know in the comment section below, guys, and I'll try and get back to as many of you as I can. If you have any queries, any worries, anything else at all, or if you're even just excited for the series, let me know in the comments and I'll try and reply to as many of you as I can, because obviously this is going to take a bit more preparation, for example, than a normal Egglocke. So yeah, I hope it's worth it though, because obviously Pokemon X and Y Egglockes haven't, I've seen maybe 1 or 2 done, but in my opinion they haven't been done too well. Obviously no digging at anyone here, but they haven't been brilliantly done, so hopefully this is why I'm trying to do it in a organised method, so hopefully you all will be able to send me eggs. Okay? So guys, as I said, please let me know about any sort of quarrels or issues or whatever in the comment section below. I'll reply to as many of you as I can. If it's a stupid question that I've explained in the video, I most probably won't answer it, but I'll try and get back to as many of the actual, concerns you guys have as I can. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll be seeing you next time. Hope you're excited for this series, and yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Bye.